How did Brit Milah become a Jewish covenant? Imagine a moment when a simple act became a lifelong promise. That's what happened with Brit Milah, the ritual of circumcision that turned into a sacred bond in Judaism. It all started with Abraham, the first of the key biblical figures. God spoke directly to Abraham in the book of Genesis, telling him to perform a special act. God commanded Abraham to circumcise himself, his son Isaac, and all male members of his household. This was not just a health or cultural practice but a sign of a divine agreement. The word Brit means covenant, showing that this act was a sacred promise between God and Abraham's descendants. God told Abraham that this act would be a physical reminder of their relationship. It was to be done on the 8th day after a baby was born, even if it fell on a Sabbath or holiday. The act involved removing the foreskin of the male's genitals, which was a small but powerful symbol. This sign was meant to show commitment, obedience, and faith. Abraham was the first to follow this command, having circumcised himself and his son Ishmael before Isaac was born. This made the act a foundational part of Jewish identity from the very beginning. Over time, this covenant was passed down from Abraham to his son Isaac, who also followed the commandment. It became a key part of Jewish life and belief, linking each generation to the original promise made by God. The ritual is performed by a trained person called a mole, who ensures it is done safely and correctly. The ceremony is simple but meaningful, often including prayers and blessings. It is considered one of the most important commandments in Judaism, symbolizing acceptance into the community and a lifelong connection to God. For those who convert to Judaism, a similar circumcision or a symbolic ritual is performed to join this sacred covenant. The act of Brit Milah is more than just a physical procedure. It is a visible sign of the spiritual bond between the Jewish people and their Creator. This tradition, rooted in the story of Abraham, has endured for thousands of years. It reminds everyone that faith, obedience, and community are at the heart of Jewish life. So, the reason Brit Milah became a covenant is because God Himself commanded Abraham to do it, making it a divine mark of belonging and commitment that continues today.